Most people in America are quite familiar with what is and isn't their lawful rights, but there's a young woman who apparently is working at the pet shop across the street with Banfield Hospital that thought she would make a play on behalf of the police department. She approached a homeless man, tried to offer him a beverage or to go purchase one for him when he was busy working on something, and he simply profusely declined no. The reason he did that was twofold. He doesn't usually take or receive beverages from complete, utter, total strangers, especially young women, or does he like the fact that it was more than obvious she was trying to set him up and put him into police problem? You could see the expression all over her face as she left. Well, basically, she got told off for her continued abuse of him as she departed the store, while the gentleman was working on a project of text-to-speech and speaking on the telephone with a project problem-solving situation. Her opinion was that that man was talking to her while she was on her company break as an employee of the store, and the truth is he wasn't. He wasn't talking to her. He had concluded the conversation. But her attitude was, I'm going to make this harder for me. So she went back to her store. She apparently engaged some bearded manager and brought him outside the store to come down and piss all over the homeless man because he did not want to receive her quote-unquote kindness with regard to her solicitation of him and his time, his work capabilities, his business to provide that homeless man a beverage. Her approach to that homeless man was completely and utterly rude, and there is sort of a standard of conduct, a certain sort of behavioral pattern of people who are truly trying to help you versus the ones that want to just make a game of, I'm going to be difficult for your life because I don't like seeing you there. I don't like seeing that you're possibly reminding me of my paltry job that I might, if I lose, will end up being homeless because of the difficulties of incurring income. The gentleman came back and would have words all over this employee, and my attitude is, of what business is it that company to be persecuting a homeless man who simply said no and was firm about his refusal of having help from a 20-year-old girl? The bottom line is that person who worked for the pet shop then verbally not only accosted the homeless man, harassed him, and also physically threatened him with saying you want to go and other types of things that were quite inappropriate. Underneath the guides and guidelines of self-defense, the homeless man had the right to walk away, but the person who's the employee or the manager at the pet shop did something on top of that to escalate up another level of inappropriate social conduct by calling police on the homeless man, as if the homeless man had done anything wrong but simply had a verbal repartee with a girl who was trying to harass him into a police problem in the first place. God is not pleased with that pet shop, I guarantee it, but more important in life, I don't think people in the community appreciated watching their antics. This is a person that those people have never in their life, over a course of several months' time, of a person just being out and about and doing their life and buying and purchases, have any interaction with. So on top of the Dollar Tree, on top of the